Hi there, I'm Bev from Bev's Bells. I'm a certified kettlebell instructor, and today I'd like to share maybe 3 tips because there are many different points that you want to take into consideration to perform the proper kettlebell swing, but just probably 3 deal breakers that I see quite a bit of at the beginning of somebody's kettlebell swing when they're just learning. But for me, these are the, like I said, deal breakers. I watch for these, make sure to correct right away so that you don't risk hurting your lower back. So one of the most important points about the kettlebell swing is that you have to understand that it's an explosive, ballistic exercise. It's powerful, and you need to be using your lower body, not your back, to be able to propel the bell. Snapping the hips and making sure that you use those big muscle groups, so the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, the core, in order to propel the bell. So I'll just demonstrate what I mean by that. Just go to the side here so you can see a side profile. So you want to start with a big back swing to get the bell in movement, and you want to be able to engage the core, the glutes, the lower body, legs at the same time. Big hike. Breathing out at the top, weights in the heels, arms are straight. It's all lower body. I'm not muscling it up with my arms or my lower back. My core, my glutes, my quads, my hammies are doing all the work. And park it safely, using your legs and not your back. So that would be definitely the number one for me, would be to make sure that you use the proper muscles in order to propel the bell, not muscling it up with your arms or your lower back. The next would be, involves, basically it's physics. So you need to understand from physics, when you're doing an arc, at the apex of the curve here at the top, so I'll just hold a lighter bell so you can see. This here is the furthest way from your body. If you start to hinge now to do the swing through eventually, you're going to hurt your lower back because the bell is furthest away from your body and your back is taking the load. So stand upright, let the gravity take hold, and snap at the last second. Use the lower body, not the back, to propel the bell back between the legs, and then again it'll propel forwards. So I'll demonstrate. You don't want to be following the bell like this and hinging with the bell. You want to let the bell fall and snap at the last second. And place it down carefully. So, super important. Most people, when they first start out learning how to do the kettlebell swing, they will basically hinge with the bell or even squat. So that's my next point. The kettlebell swing is a hinge movement with the hips. It is not a squat, knees first. All right, hinge, bum back. So you don't want to see anybody squatting like this with the bell, because that's not a swing. I don't know what that is. You want to hinge, butt back, and park it safely. Another important point, because it'll put a lot of load or stress on your lower back, is if you think that you're water skiing, because you're not. You're swinging. So grab the bell and you stop at the top. Don't lean back. Ow. No way. Stop at the top very abruptly. Shoulders away from the ears. Firm grip. Snapping the hips. Stop at the top. Park safely. Great. Probably one of the last points I'd like to share that's general, not just applies to the swing, is whether you're a newbie or seasoned with kettlebells, you need to understand that your body has to have time to adapt to the weights, to the reps, and the frequency of the times that you work out with a kettlebell. So even though your muscles recover faster, it's the soft tissue. So your ligaments, your joints, right? Your tendons, your fascia, they need time to adjust and adapt to the load, and you can't rush that. It takes time. So this is not a race, it's endurance. So low weights, low frequency, low reps, build yourself up. And my kettlebell instructor years ago said, it takes 10,000 swings for you to be very competent at performing the kettlebell swing. So think about it. That's a lot of time to adjust to each weight, to each increment of weight, repetition, and frequency. I've been swinging since 2013, and I still find that I have to tweak my form, especially when I'm getting tired, which brings me to the last point. Whether it's the kettlebell swing or any other kettlebell exercise, especially anything with weights, you need to know how to pick up and put down the kettlebell, in this case, properly. Don't use your lower back. Use your legs, use your glutes. Big muscles, use them. So you're bending, you're picking up the bell. You're putting it back down with the lower body and not your back. Okay, so it's super important. If you're not cleaning up the bell, but cleaning, you're still, it's a hinge move, you're still using your lower body and your core to clean it up. You're not using your back. It's not an arm movement. I'm not muscling it up with my arms. Again, if you want to clean the bell up, great. If you want to lift it up with two hands, great. Use your lower body. If you're swinging, you're going to hike it. It's going to be a very explosive back swing, and then snap. Hips, snap. At the last second, let the bell fall. Arms are straight. Weights in the heels. Use those glutes. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3. Park it safely. Great. Many other little minor points and tweaks you can learn, but those would be, to me, the deal breakers. I hope this has helped you out. I'm Bev from Bev's Bells. This month, the month of April, I have a contest where you could win a free kettlebell. Please check it out at bevsbells.com. And for now, thank you.